What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna go over Thursday's game plan. So, guys, let's go ahead and see if we got anything that'll rock the markets tomorrow. And as you see, we got a whole lineup of stuff. We got at 8:30 personal income. We got PCE. We got core PCE. We got initial jobless claims. We got unemployment index. Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to hit us. We wait for a clear direction after the market open, and then we pounce. So most of the stuff will be already out of the way by the time we get rolling, but let's wait for some clear moves before we decide to pounce. Guys, let's go ahead and jump into the tickers. Newbies and beginners, y'all come on up to the table. But before we do that, guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. Yes, hit that like button. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. We had some fun today. First ticker, we gonna do ENPH. Because, man, I'm telling you, this ticker, they're sitting at 82.25 right now. If you are a bear, you want to see 80.90 get taken out. They can take out that. They coming down much lower. If you are a bull, what you want to see is this area right here, 82.75 get taken out. They can take out 82.75. Boom, you coming up to 83.20. They take that one out. Boom, you coming up to 83.70. And ultimately, they trying to break through this stuff right here at 84.30. They can break through that. They're going to slowly start trying to climb this hill back to this area up here at 86.60. That's that ticker. Next ticker up is going to be SMCI. Guys, we knocked this one out of the ballpark. They had that huge drop overnight, but man, we jumped on that early and we caught that play and we knocked that one out of the ballpark too. You see, after hours, they're sitting at 32.15. I want to see where they open up at, but right now, where they had it, they had 32.15. They ain't got no levels down here to play with. We can guesstimate all we want, but I'll definitely make sure I add this as part of my lineup tomorrow morning. That way you know where to enter at, where to get out at, the levels to respect. But on the upside, you want to see 32.90 get taken out. They can start taking out 32.90. Next area you want to see them get through is 33.90. They can break through that. They're going to slowly start trying to boom this thing up. I personally like the upside on this ticker more than the downside. Not saying that they can't have some drama overnight and we wake up and this thing sitting at $20. This thing has dropped dramatically over the last month. Nothing surprised me in this ticker right here. But again, I'll make sure I have those fresh levels first thing after all the nonsense settle down at 8:30, and I'll make sure I add this to the announcements. So stay tuned. Next ticker, we're going to do some earning plays. Not saying jump into the earning plays. I'm saying, you know how you get that run up or a nice little pump drop down before earnings is released? INTC, they're up. They got earnings tomorrow. And if you see, they're currently sitting at 22.40. If you are a bull, what you want to see is 22.60 get taken out. They can take out that. Boom. They run into this stuff up in here at 22.75. Next level up is going to be at 22.90, and then ultimately they trying to break through this stuff right here at 23.10. They can break through that. They're going to slowly start trying to boom this thing up. But you see where they got smacked at in this area right here around 23.30. That's going to be heavy level, but they have a good call. They can easily smack through that right there. Keep rolling. If you are a bear, you want to see this bottom right here at 22.30 get taken out. They can take out that. They're going to start pulling back. If they have a bad earnings, you're going to see this thing fall right back up under the $20 area. I had a level. I think this is the play. Let me check the 30-minute time frame. This is the play. If they have a good earnings, they could knock this thing out of the ballpark. We talking about numbers all the way up at almost $29 in this play right here if they have a good earnings. I'm not saying gamble the earnings play. I'm just saying put that on the note somewhere. If you are one of those guys that gambles earnings, puts or calls, if this have a good earnings and it's favorable and everything lines up, they can boom this one to 28, 29, $30 area. There you go with that ticker right there. We're going to give another earnings play on here. We're going to do Amazon. You see they under a little pressure right now. They are sitting at 191.15 right now. So if you are a bear, what you want to see is 190.40 get taken out. 190.40. They can break through that. Boom. They coming down to 189.20. They break through that. You got this stuff right here where they got rejected at so many times at 187.70. They break through that, man. Boom, 185. If you are a bull, you want to see 192.50 get taken out. They can take out that. You got this little stuff right here at around 193. They break through that. Boom, they come into 194.35. Ultimately, they trying to get to this spot, 195.60 before they explode up. This ticker right here, if they have a good earnings, this ticker is going to go past $200 tomorrow. That's something, again, you guys that like to gamble these earning plays, there you go. That's two of them for you to write down, put on a notepad, and that way come 330, 345, getting close to the end of market. If you interested in jumping in one of those plays right there, go for it. But no, man, that's straight risky, big time. That's not nothing fresh is into. Next ticker, big ballers, shot callers, where y'all at? We got some earnings plays for you if you want to take that road down and gamble as well. First ticker up, let's go ahead and knock SPY out of the way. SPY is sitting at 578.12. If you are a bull, you want to see 578.60 get taken out. They can take out that. Boom, you coming up 579.35, and ultimately they trying to get back to, you already know, we called it all throughout the Discord today at 580.25. They break through that. You got that heavy level right here at 580.80. That's that line in the sand. Once they start breaking through that, that's the down pressure. And that's how I was able to call that play at the end of the day, probably the last 10 minutes when I said, watch, they getting rejected at 580. They get rejected there. We coming all the way back down 179. I think I said 179.35, 179.40. Ultimately, this is where they was trying to get back down to 578.55. If you are a bear, you want to see this level right here at 577 get taken out. They can take out 577. Boom, they coming down to 575.80. They break through that. Boom, you coming down to 574. But guys, you see what I put in the chat. Right around the last 10 minutes of the market, I said once they lost 580.80, what was going to happen? They're done. They was coming down. And you see the levels that I gave out, where we sitting at right now. 577.95. This is the level that I gave out, 578.50. They are under that level right there. I'm curious to see where we hold at in the morning, and we'll take it from there. We'll give those levels out and try to knock those out of the ballpark too. Next ticker up is going to be Tesla. Tesla is sitting at 256.25. If you are a bull, you want to see 257.50 get taken out. They can take out that. They gonna slow pop this thing up to 260.20. If you are a bear, you want to see 255.10 get taken out. Next level down is going to be 254.40. All right, that's Tesla. Earnings play. You guys, I know you guys love this play right here. This is Apple. Apple have earnings tomorrow as well. If you are a bull, what you want to see, they're sitting at 230.65 right now. You want to see 231 even get taken out. They can take out that. Boom, 231.55, you got a level, and they're going to slowly start trying to push that thing up. So they may try to pop this thing a little bit before earnings, but they also may try to run this thing back. If you are a bear, what you want to see is this level right here at 229.55 get taken out. They can take out that, man, they can start smacking Apple back down. They can have that pullback, and which would probably give me signs of thinking that maybe they're going to have a crazy good earnings call and boom that thing back up. But it ain't nothing to see them have a good earnings and you looking at 240, 245, 250 on the table. Last but not least, we're going to throw another earnings play. Big baller shot caller. I told you guys we had something special for you guys. We threw Apple out there for you, earnings call. We're going to give you one more. It's going to be XOM. I think they report on Friday. They're sitting at 116.80. If you are a bull, what you want to see is this level right here, 117.10 get taken out. They can take out that. Boom, we come at 117.40. They break through that. We got this stuff up in here at 117.70. Ultimately, they want to break through 118.20. If they can break through 118.20, you got this stuff up in here at 119.20, and then boom, they running up to 120.21. If you are a bear, simple, 116.50. They start breaking through that right there, they coming down. It's going to be a long day for them, because it ain't nothing that's going to stop them from having a good little pullback. So put that down. If we open up lower than 116.50, it's going to be a red day. It's going to be a red beginning for XOM. Guys, that's all I got right there for tickers wise. We were in the Discord today. We had a Google play in there that somebody called out. Good play on that one. Knocked that one out of the ballpark. Then you got that SMCI. I'm telling you, that was the moneymaker today. That was the banger, because they gave you that pullback for you to be able to take position and get in. And I seen that forming, and I sent that thing out to you guys. SMCI. Everyone that took those calls, we need to hold that level up at 36.10 to continue this ride up. Next level up is an attempt at 36.60 and higher. Bears need to break down at 35.05 to attempt a run down. And man, you see, throwing that hat down on the ground, you already know what time it is. We out here grinding and we knocking them out of the ballpark. SMCI, boom, $38 we at. Killed that play right there. And guys, right there at the end with SPY, I said Bears eyeing that 579.80, 579.30. Then 578.55. Let's see how badly they want it. Remember, 580.80 breakup, it turns back bullish. I told you, that's that line in the sand. Under it, Bears gonna try to go for it. Above it, Bulls gonna shoot they shot. So guys, you gotta study these areas on the chart. And a lot of people ask me, hey, how are you able to know? As soon as you called that, it went the other way. Studying, time in the game, and studying these setups. History repeats themselves in these charts. And I just go through line where all the heavy rejection areas was at. I watch it and see how many times it get rejected right there. And that should tell you right there, if something getting rejected 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different times, they having issues right there. To me, that's considered a heavy rejection area, a heavy resistance area, whatever you want to call it. But I know once it comes to that point right there, that's the floor. It ain't going to go nowhere. It's going to hit that floor, and the only thing it's going to do is go back up. Or if it keeps breaking that floor after it goes back up, what's going to happen? Man, you keep stomping on that floor. You keep jumping on that floor. What's going to happen? That thing's going to cave in. And that's exactly what SPY is currently doing. It's caving in. That floor has got tired of getting stomped on. It's weak. The foundation isn't good no more. It's collapsing. And that's the same thing, the same approach you got to take when you plan on the upside. If you keep hitting the area, if I'm saying that my area is 580.80 and it keeps hitting 80 and it keeps dropping down, but not all the way down, and it keeps going up and it's hitting that 580.80 over and over again, man, it's going to get tired of hitting that. That ceiling is going to give out, and then boom, it's going to go right through it. Guys, just paying attention. None of this stuff is easy. If anybody tell you trading is easy, they crazy. It's not easy, but it takes time. It can be fun. I love this thing. It's super fun, but man, it takes time. It takes time, and nobody's gonna win 100%. I don't care who it is, D-Fresh, whoever it is. You're not gonna win 100% of your time. Do I take L's? I take L's. I do. So I'm human just like anybody else, but most of my L's is because I'm over greedy. I try to do too much, but hey, it's all war wounds. That's why I give you guys my story. That way you don't have to. And leading into that and closing, I got one last thing. I got this message today from Niang. I hope I pronounced that right, but they hit me up and said, hey, made $571 today, first day in here. I appreciate that comment right there. Champagne bottles in the air for you. And your next comment after showed your NVIDIA play, your SPY play. Probably should have stayed in NVIDIA longer, but a win is a win. Don't ever second doubt yourself exiting in the green. Who cares what? I got a saying, shoulda, coulda, woulda, who cares? Nobody cares about shoulda, coulda, woulda. You never know. It could have went the opposite direction and you could have not exited in green. Shout out to you for obviously you stuck to your plan and you got out profitable. Good job. Champagne bottles in the air for you. Good job. I'm super duper proud of you. Boom. Keep grinding. Keep making money. Guys, that's all I got. I went a little longer than I normally go, but I just wanted to get this information out to you guys. But hey, if you like this kind of content, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. If you like sniper type, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, NVIDIA, Tesla, Palantir, HUT, Hood, Nike, go ahead and join me on my Discord. The link is in the description below. And as always, we grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.